Hello again.
Nice to meet you again.
Nice to meet you again.
Yes,
So, because we ran out of time, I didn't have a chance to ask you about more about the chemistry that you
yes.
teach. So, what did you have to do to become a chemistry teacher?
Uh, yes, recently I have last year to complete it for my post graduations in chemistry. That's why I am to just to teaching field to come here. And in the chemistry, mostly what happens, so many experiment is also like for chemicals put into another. There's to something happens to new creations for the products. And this is very interesting. Is also for subject to making a very good. Sometimes the result is not happening and there is a mistake to error is also that is to find out, and it is very interesting, but mostly in the 12th grade it is not very high experiment. It is to above for the MSc level experiment is very high quality. And yes, definitely it is a very awesome is also too interesting to doing for something. Yes.
Okay. And did you always want to be a chemist and work in the field of chemistry, or did you have a different dream when you were a child?
Yes, yes. Right now, I have just completed my post graduations, and this is for this is to completed, and I just for creating something is also because the education is also very important, and other is also I am to just improving focusing on the English because the I have a knowledge is also, but sharing knowledge is to medium further to communication
Mhm.
is very important.
Yeah, so is there anyone in the school, like in the school, do you teach in English or do you teach in a different language?
Yes, in here my Marathi language is that native language, and there too sometimes so many students that not get very well to concept like chemistry, and they didn't understand. That's time I am to just to translating that in my Marathi language, and
Okay.
yes, English is of course that used.
Okay, so how different you said Marathi language, is it
Mhm.
correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay. How different is the Marathi language for teaching chemistry than compared to English? Like, are some of the scientific terms similar or are they totally different?
Yes, they are very totally different because it's English and our Marathi that very different. But some concept like they are not understanding for something. Suppose to I am to say that some reaction A plus B is equal to C product, and just I am to in the Marathi say okay हे आहे A product आणि दुसरं आहे B product. Then the third product आपल्याला भेटतं. This is my Marathi language, and
Ah,
they understanding.
and how similar is your language to other languages in India?
Mostly Hindi language. It is not similar. Is also it's very different like Marathi language. But I think Hindi language is very little by that to touch there.
And do you know Hindi as well?
Yes, yes. I speak Hindi also.
Okay, does everybody in India speak Hindi as like the universal language of India, or do still some people not speak Hindi?
Yes, in here mostly I'm to live in the state Maharashtra. There to speak mostly Marathi as well as Hindi is also. And some other state like Telangana, Karnataka, they're very different language. Tamil, Karnataki, Punjabi is very different for. But some a little by two into touch for in Hindi language.
Okay, there's also many different religions in India too, right? So, what's the dominant religion in your state?
Its dominant is for Hinduism.
Okay, Hinduism.
Yes, yes.
And
But
there's also,
other is also like Muslim is also, and other Punjabi like Sikh. Other is
how different is Punjabi for Punjab? Punjab, is it correct? Did I say it correct?
yes,
Okay.
yes, it is correct.
How different is Punjab from Hindu?
It is like for for it is very different like religion.